Alright guys, today we're going to look at the CIS Associates Mini Super Speed RC car. Now I wanted to try this because it's pretty low cost, only 30 bucks. And I have some other micro RC. This one is a 132 scale. I have some 136 scale like the Low C Micro Desert Truck, 124 scales like the Low C Micro Rally. So I have some great little cars, but they're all around 100 bucks, give or take, 10-20 bucks. So they're a lot more expensive than something like this, and I wanted to go ahead and try and just see what a $30 car can do. Online, it says this thing goes up to 15 miles an hour, so pretty darn quick, and we'll see how it does. Now, the benefits of getting something like a Low C Micro Desert Truck or Micro Rally is you're going to have a lot more customization you could do, a little bit better components, of course. But in a micro size, for 30 bucks, this might be pretty good. So let's take it out of the box and see what it comes with. Alright, so in the box here, we got our 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. And I don't believe we get any batteries. We have to put in our own batteries here. We get our car, and it also comes with 3 extra body colors. So that's kind of cool. Now these just Velcro on. Go ahead and pull this one off. And as you can see, they just Velcro on both the tops and the bottoms here. And this is our little car. It comes with a LiPo battery installed, and it's rechargeable. And that's pretty much all you can see. It's just a plastic body. We'll go ahead and try to get this back on fairly straight. There we go. So the body doesn't sit on super sturdy, it just kind of sits there, and that's how it looks. But as long as it holds on, it's not a big deal. We also get, pretty cool, a little jump. It's just cardboard, and you just piece it together real quick, and we'll have a little jump. So we'll try that. Get your instructions, and you get an extra set of wheels. You get your charging cable, and you get some cones to set up a little track. The wheels are just kind of, they're not really rubber. They're more of a foamy type material. So on concrete, they might wear down fairly fast, which is why it's good they included an extra set here. But should give good traction at least, and kind of wish they gave some more rubberized wheels, but these wheels seem okay, and it's nice that they included the extra set. It is very it has a lot of traction with these wheels. It's just I don't think they're going to last super long if you're driving it on concrete. Inside it'll be great. The bottom, you just have your on-off button, and pretty much all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go put some batteries in the transmitter, charge up the car, and then we'll go ahead and see how it runs. The transmitter uses 4 AA batteries, and it also has a charging cable, so you can charge on the go. I'll most likely use the USB charging cable for the majority of the charges. That way I won't run down the batteries in the transmitter. But that's nice as a little extra. On the go you can charge right from your transmitter. And also on the transmitter you have a little turbo button, and that's supposed to give it a little extra power when you want it. Then you got your trims, and I'm sure there's probably a left-right trim. I see a FB, I'm guessing forward-backward trim, but I would assume there's a left-right trim. We'll figure that out when we start driving it and see how that goes. And one last thing before we drive. On the transmitter we have the forward-backward trim. On the car is where we have the left-right trim, this little toggle right here. So you adjust that on the bottom of the car. Alright guys, so it's all charged and ready, but I noticed one thing. I said it was proportional, and that's what it said online. However, only the throttle's proportional. The steering is just maximum. It's just a click either way. So your steering is not proportional, but your throttle is. Your shocks here, of course, this is where you get better when you buy like a Low C or something. These are your shocks. It's just kind of like that. And then in the front, you have a little bit of movement as well, but not a whole lot really. So you don't get as much shock absorption and such and things like that. But we'll go ahead and see how it drives and see if it's worth 30 bucks. So let's take it outside and also take the ramp outside. It was real easy to put together. So let's go see what it does. Alright guys, so we're going to start it on low rate, and then I'm going to hit turbo so we can see the difference in speed. So this is the low speed, and It's not too bad on the low speed, very controllable. Let's try to hit this ramp. You don't have proportional steering, so you don't have the best control over steering, but it's not too bad. Oh, missed it that time. Okay, so low speed here. It barely got up the ramp unless I get really going. Let's go ahead now and try the turbo. Let me jump one more time if I can. You guys will be impressed, I think, with the turbo. So it does nice little jumps there. Let me fix the ramp. Kind of fixed itself there. Oh, it's fixing itself because of the wind, so... Oh geez, it's windy out. Okay, so I'm going to hit the turbo now, and this is it on fast speed. And as you can see, oh my goodness, slides out, oh, slides out much easier. Let me try to just do some runs past the camera here. Oh man, it's definitely pretty quick. And it's slightly hard to control with these wheels. But I'd say we're definitely able to go 15 miles an hour. So it's actually a pretty quick little car. This ramp's going to be harder to hit because it likes to spin out. This would be better on like indoor with like carpet or something, because these wheels are kind of slippery on this blacktop. I'm going to come back and see if I can line up with this ramp. That was kind of cool. But it spins out. You got to use proportional throttle control, and you got to not give it full throttle just to begin with. Let me try to aim the ramp here. See if we can hit that. Yeah, it's a little hard without that proportional steering. That wasn't bad. Oh. Got a car coming. I don't think they're going to come up this roadway here, though. Try to hit this jump again. Oh, that was pretty neat. Try that again. Oh, missed it by an inch there. That was pretty neat. I lost my tail. And actually my tail fully came off. The glue came undone, so I'm going to have to re-glue that on. No big deal. So we're going to drive it without the tail. See if I can get another fast jump. It is kind of tricky to get lined up with this. Oh, it's upside down. That was a good one. Try that one more time if I can do it in the next 2 or 3 tries. Hopefully I'll get it this time. Ah, turtle. And now this is going to be... Oh, my ramp is moving. Okay. Oh my god. There's a hawk that just flew about 4 feet away from me. I don't know if you guys saw that on camera. This hawk just flew right over my car. Maybe it was looking and maybe it thought the car was food. It flew literally 5 feet away from me. Alright guys, so I'm just going to hit it up one more time, show you a speed pass, normal speed. And now let me go into the street where you can't see it for a second, and I'm going to do a zoom by on turbo. Alright, let's go inside and get a final review. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this little car. Not bad for 30 bucks. Kind of cool I had that hawk think it was a mouse or something. The hawk flew right by me. I wonder if I got that on camera. I'm going to look when I'm editing. But you know, for 30 bucks, not too bad. When you hit it into turbo, you have very poor control because the wheels just don't have much traction on cement or blacktop. Inside on carpet or something, you'd have a lot more traction. So, and also it feels like it has pretty good traction on this wood table. So maybe if you're going to drive this inside in a basement on like a wooden or very short carpet, it might have a little bit better traction. But on blacktop outside on turbo, not the best traction. You're going to have to be careful with your throttle. Use some throttle management, otherwise you're just going to be spinning out a lot. The slow mode drives great. No spin outs. Really nice on the slow mode. It's a little slower than I would like. I wish they had maybe 3 modes, slow, medium, and turbo. So I'd like it to go a little faster. But turbo's just a little too crazy because you like to hit that full throttle and it just spins like I said. But the slow mode is very controllable and drives pretty good. For 30 bucks, I'd say it's probably worth it for 30 bucks. You know, it's got the nice little jumps. I wish it had proportional steering, but the steering wasn't that bad. I was able to make it go pretty much where I wanted. Even though it was windy outside, I was able to hit the ramp most of the time, even with the ramp kind of moving sometimes. So, for the price, not too bad. Of course, if you spend $90 or more, you know, you can get a little micro that's more hobby grade, and yeah, it's going to be better, you know, of course. But it's also going to be 3, 4, 5 times the cost. So for 30 bucks, not too bad. Check it out. Anyways, guys, happy flying, happy car driving, happy RCing all together. We'll see you guys later.